How's it going? Captain Coach here, otherwise known as the Hulk Demon, some may call me. I normally do these breakdowns as the coach, but I thought for this Season 3 breakdown, we'd go over the new meta and kind of how Hulk plays in a bit more of a realistic kind of capacity, if that makes sense. If you've seen the coach breakdowns, you know the coach is obviously a little over the top. And this one's going to be a bit more self-critical and showing you my thought processes behind certain things that I do in games and why they get me wins, why they get me MVPs, and hopefully it will help people here in the new season get better at tanking, taking space, and making plays for your team that win you the game. So we're going to watch a replay of this game, and I'm going to do commentary as the game goes on. No webcam here. Focusing completely on the gameplay, because that's what this is all about, is explaining the decision of every little thing that I do, why I do it, and let's get into it. So obviously, getting some free hits on them with my clap and my shield, jump out, get some free L charge. They choose not to hit me. Just looking for any way I can do a little bit of damage, start putting pressure on their team while not really putting myself in a position that they can get me. I want to be constantly fighting. The key is to constantly be slowing them down, annoying them, harassing them, trying to slow them from getting to my team, looking for ways to make plays while not being a burden to my team. Obviously, see here, just being aggressive, smelling blood in the water, seeing that they're not punishing me here, just getting right on their healers. People say, well, when you're on defense, you should just sit around and wait for your team to get a pick and peel for your... It's like, no. If I can do what the divers on their team can do better than them, why wouldn't I do it? But Hulk doesn't have the same amount of damage other characters do. Hulk doesn't have the same amount of damage, burst damage that is, of a Black Panther, or even a Spider-Man who's really not that high, right? So he has to find opportunities when he can get them. And the way you do that is by being everywhere at once, right? It's by constantly looking for little windows in fights, and hey, maybe you only do 20% of somebody's health bar. Well, okay, now all of a sudden their Luna looks over, and now the Luna has to focus on them. It's like, oh, look, your team got to pick on the other side of the map. That's how you got to be thinking about Hulk, a lot about how you should be playing. It's really hard to find value on a hero that is basically the biggest hitbox in the game and is a melee character, right? So you have to find ways where you can get value, right? Or else you're just going to be a sitting duck, right? You have to take the fight to them. You have to put a stranglehold on them, because it's the only way you can win in bad matchups. Because what you're watching here is me into a bad matchup. I'm playing against an Emma, as you see me just get grabbed there, and I'm absolutely just look at that. Their whole team's on me, and they can't kill me. Stalling point for my team, right? Now, conventional wisdom will tell you, yeah, don't pick Hulk into counters, but you know, I think I'm good enough to where I can do it most of the time, so I try. So I pick Hulk into him all the time. You can outplay her. It's just in fights like these where, as you see, it's just not much you can do because she does so much damage. But at that point, we kind of knew we were just losing the fight and stalling for time. Now, what could I have done better that fight? Well, obviously, avoiding fights with the Emma is the key, but the way you do that is by taking the fight to them and not always fighting on point and letting her walk up, or else she's just eventually going to run you over, right? I like to think of Hulk as like a tsunami, just like a mounting pressure, but there are also other ways you can play him. The ways that I typically play him in on my stream, for instance, is more of just a side flank kind of I wouldn't say trolly, but it's very situational. When you go to side flanking, it's more for looking for picks and then just winning through a numbers advantage. But a more consistent way to play is obviously getting value out of your shield every time it's up, right? And really being aggressive. So I get back to point here. We'll go over the micro mechanics a little bit. Killing the Loki clone. Backing up because I know we lost the point. But someone in our team said that they wanted to fight this. So I'm like, sure, why not? We're all already here. We're all probably going to die anyway. Missed a stun there. Probably should have walked through that little choke before I shot it off. It was pretty bad aim on my part. And then just beating the Emma. Okay, just missing easy claps and stuff. But Surprisingly, we won the fight due to a good calm by our team. So, I don't like letting people walk up these long corridors, these long chokes for free. So I'll challenge them at every step of the way, right? I'll challenge them in their doors. I'll challenge them in their houses. I'll challenge them in their schools. Like, you're gonna see me on a billboard, America's Most Wanted, because I'm just always in their face looking for an opportunity. That's why they call me, I've been recently called the solo queue demon. The Hulk demon, man. Because I'm just relentless. And look, I'm always doing something. Always finding value. So even just a micro cart stall in the middle of this crazy fight, and then seeing like, oh, we can win this, now we're back to fighting. No hesitation, no delay. I'm just always on them, always just stranglehold. Just not letting them breathe, man. Just not letting them breathe. Now, when your team is not following you with this playstyle, because either it's hard for them, or they don't trust that you are going to really be able to effectively be useful playing like this, then you're basically just dead on arrival. So a lot of what Hulk is inspiring your team to have the confidence to play like this, and the way you do that is by setting the tone early. I've noticed. Letting your team know, like, yeah, we're gonna fight. We're gonna fight. So, like, don't sit on your laurels, sit in the back and just be complacent, right? So, kind of always peeking their back line. Look at her, just micro zoning. Seeing what she does. It's a slight delay, but hey, I'm not doing anything. She's not doing anything. So that's worth every time. Magic collapses on her, and we turned it into a pincer play as she's walking up. Beautiful teamwork by everybody. And this is all things that I'm communicating to them. Obviously using the vertical jump there to stay in range of my punches. Just kind of hide in the corner here. I'm actually making noise on purpose so I get people to walk over here, because in a way, it kind of corrals them into a way I want to go. So I just do a couple jumps on the wall, right? But now we get out. Phoenix, the new character, by the way, she's absolutely busted. Absolutely busted. S tier brain dead, broken OP. Completely insane character. Does way too much damage. But, so I learned that the hard way. So, yeah, the cart's moving in now. I think we can get one more fight. We've been pushed in, but they've just used support alts. We'll show the scoreboard here, just so you guys get an idea. We had both of our support alts. And, 16 kills, top kills in the game, up there in final hits. Just shielding my team to ease them into the fight here. Looking for an off angle, though, because I'm trying to get their tanks to walk up so I can hit them in a position more advantageous to me. So I kind of let them walk up, right? I let them walk up. No point in jumping on their backline there, because it's just too risky of a play. Even if their tanks don't turn around, it's low chance I kill the healer. So I'm just kind of playing it slow because I see Jeff ulting, and I know I play with this Jeff sometimes, so I have good trust that he's going to ult me on point. So I just choose to stall there and do literally nothing. You see, I was just sitting there. Now we're going for the cleanup because Jeff lands a nice ult, chaser healers. That's bad spacing by me. I let the Luna get by me. I should have been able to fully track her punches. That's just bad micro right there, really, but make it up for landing a nice little clap combo, and that's gets us the checkpoint. So hopefully that gives you an idea of what's going through my head as I'm playing. Now we'll go on to offense here, which is always more fun.
All you need to do is capture the mission area.
We're here on offense, just looking for a couple ways to farm my ult charge. Really, stuns at this point don't matter yet, and you'll usually have it as you walk up. So just looking for little windows, little opportunities, seeing what space they'll let me take, and then I just go in. You know, I know my shield's about to be up. You don't want to go in when your shield's up. You want to go in a second or two before it's up, because that'll be looking at the Jeff, making sure he needs to be saved. Again, just trying to hold position, hold ground, and looking for little windows, little pockets where we can somehow get an advantage. Hulk, you really got to work for all your kills. You really got to be patient and look for different opportunities. Always be moving, always holding space, and just looking for little fights like that, and then just peeking in, peeking out. Just be relentless. The more relentless you are, the more they have to be vigilant, right? So it's just seeing if they can keep up with your tempo, right? You see how I'm just always doing stuff, always moving around, and really just trying to lock in and yeah, I'm kind of trolling right now. I don't know what I'm doing. I shouldn't be jumping around here. I should just be running at this range and punching them. And yeah, again, missing easy claps. There's just no excuse for that, but little things like that, by the way, you'll see here, they can cost you, right? So little micro things like that, when you're doing this playstyle, guys, just max aggression, you do gotta lock in. You do gotta lock in. If you miss your abilities, as you saw there, you will get punished for it, right? So you need to make sure you're using your aggression wisely, and using your cooldowns wisely. Obviously, I went for a stun there because I saw him way out of position, and I thought we could all walk up if I landed it. But he went behind the wall. Was hoping he wouldn't. So that was a little ambitious. But they pop all their big ults. I know there's not much I'm gonna be able to do. So when I see the counter ult, I walk back in. Never be afraid to go behind the enemy team to get out of a fight. Jeff goes for an ult. On point, so just looking to hit what I can hit. Never a bad idea to go for Loki clones early into a fight because the longer they're in there, right? And then we get the air stun on the Star-Lord. It's really important as Hulk to try to do the regular stun first, because I guarantee you if you're in any kind of a decent rank, the Star-Lord's going to be looking at the Hulk. And he's going to be looking for if Hulk's going to go for an air storm. And as you see there, shielded the Strange ult, save our whole team so we can get this checkpoint. And I'm just walking to the Star-Lord because I know if he dashes back, we get the point, we get what we want. So there's no point in jumping forward, right? Just hitting who I can hit because I know we need to get people off the point. And we just cleave their whole team. I know we're going to cap it, making sure there's no chance Emma gets a burst combo on Jeff. Walk over, get the easy elim on her. And then just really just hitting whoever gets close to the point. I missed the wall cancel there. That's why that jump looked weird. I was going to do a little, like, micro, but obviously that pillar is very thin. So, honestly, I don't even know if it's possible from that close range. It should be. But basically do, like, a little mini jump and then cancel it quickly enough to where I get closer to the atom is what I was trying to do there. Which, that kind of commentary, you know, in the coach breakdowns you wouldn't normally get, right? But okay, so as we're going here, just looking for what kind of window, opportunity. Again, seeing that we have, they're still kind of staggered, so I just jump in on their healers, force an ult. Force an ult here. And I call out to my team, I'm going to make a play on the cloak and dagger, so look what I do here. I stun her halfway through her ult, and I say, team, everybody fall back, get on the cloak, and we get a free kill. So she used her ult, do a nice little combo there. And we turn it around on her. You have to find ways as Hulk to secure kills for your team. Find ways to get value that isn't reliant on getting your combos. It's important to learn your combos and learn your air stuns, but you need to find ways to just get guaranteed kills, and you need to know when those guaranteed kills are. That was a guaranteed kill there on the cloak. I knew it because I landed the stun out of my ult. Or before my ult, and then into my ult for the double combo. Because I believe her Shroud has a little bit of a cast time. And we get the guaranteed kill to win our team the fight. And ultimately, because of the stagger, win our team the game. Now, a lot of Hulks might try to stun her, then air combo her. Well, any Hulk who knows that I'm losing my voice here. Cloak and Dagger is going to just Shroud it out of that. A lot of the time, or you could get CC'd, or you could get knocked, or you could get pushed back, or she could get shielded, right? There's a lot of things that could happen. So just take the guarantee, right? Just take the guarantee, and you'll get MVP. Max aggression, always trying to, you know, and we were fighting all game, right? We were fighting all game, you know, only 15,000 damage. But can you imagine if I wasn't? If I was just sitting back and waiting for everybody to do stuff? No, I'm the reason they were all able to do stuff. My voice is literally gone. Can you guys believe this? I did just do a long stream. But if you have any questions or comments, I just overall, I'm really liking Season 3 so far, guys. I do think it's an upgrade, although I think the damage in the game is too high. I think Emma is still OP, and I think the new hero is utterly busted, but which I already said in the video. But apart from that, I think it's actually an upgrade. I've actually been enjoying the season. And last but not least, just for people who are asking, this was in Diamond 2 for anyone, because there's a lot of comments that people just like complain that I'm doing low rank, which at this time is the equivalent of excuse me, I think Celestial 2 from last season, or Celestial 1. My account's now Diamond 1, but yeah, this was in Diamond 2 as we're climbing here. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully this was helpful. Let me leave a comment if you have any questions. Don't forget to Hulk smash that like button, Hulk smash that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one.